Can you even get sales on Etsy without spending money on Etsy ads? And yes, you can. In today's video, we're going to go through 6 ways to get sales on Etsy without ads. And the cool part is that these ideas work on virtually any platform in any kind of business. And yeah, sure, this is taken from what I've learned from having over 18,000 sales in my Etsy shop with over 4,000 5-star reviews. But I learned a ton from a marketing book recommended by Tim Ferriss called The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. And since it doesn't sound like the most exciting title, I found you a summary video on YouTube that I'll post in the links towards the end of the video and in the description if you'd like to check out the OG non-Etsy specific version. But today we're going to go through 6 ways you can get sales on Etsy without paid ads. And I'm going to leave out the obvious things that we are told as Etsy sellers or selling online that personally I've heard these tips so many times that I can only just roll my eyes. So I'm going to leave out the ones that are shared all the time, like using Facebook to invite all your friends to buy your products, hacking social media, building an explosive Pinterest account, create an email list, obsess over Etsy SEO. Not because these can't work, but if you're going to spend all of your time on these methods, then don't bother selling on Etsy and just go get your own website. If you're going to spend all of your time getting your own traffic and own customers to your own shop. So of course I'm going to throw in my own twist towards the end of the video. So I suppose that makes it 6 ways to get sales on Etsy without ads, with a couple bonuses thrown in towards the end. So number 1 is to be the first, either to have the first product or product within a category. And I feel like this one is a bit self-explanatory, but this is where you have the possibility to gain huge exposure and gains for your Etsy shop. If you are the first or one of the first to jump on a new and up-and-coming trend that you see on Instagram or TikTok or even on Etsy itself, and if you are one of the first to offer a product or category of products relating to that trend, then you can definitely do very well in a very short period of time. Imagine if you were one of the first ones selling Lightroom presets or boho styled phone cases or bachelorette swimsuits. This is also one of those times where having seasonal items in your shop can really help to catapult your sales. But again, as I've mentioned before, do be wary that after the season or the trend is over, don't be surprised when your sales slump afterward. And constantly searching for the next big trend isn't always easy either. And the second marketing tip that I have for you is to be the best or be the best within your category. Building a good product isn't going to get people to buy it just because you made it. And this one is subjective, but if you're selling handcrafted leather wallets and all of the other sellers out there only have one photo, minimal descriptions, and perhaps very few good reviews, then it stands to reason that with detailed photos and item descriptions, as well as photos showcasing the inside of the wallet or functionality, and an up-close shot of the stitching or perhaps possible customizations, and perhaps even showcasing a video with quotes from your customer reviews or even social media accounts, and even showing off the quality and durability of the item, as well as the personality behind the maker of the item, means that your wallets will be seen and regarded for their quality perhaps over other sellers. And while none of us want to hear this, number 3 is being the cheapest, or at least very competitive on price. And not that I recommend being the cheapest, but let's face it, price sells. It doesn't always get the best reviews if you have customers expecting something for nothing, but it does often sell. Look no further than the success of Walmart or even Amazon. However, customers on Etsy are definitely willing to pay more for something special and unique, but if something isn't seen as special and unique, then customers are probably going to want to pay as little as possible, especially in a competitive category. So price your unique items accordingly, higher. And if your item is more generic, don't expect it to sell for a higher price if everyone and their mother is selling the exact same item. Number 4 is being the fastest. I've seen shops that guarantee shipping the same day or even the very next day, and I mean, their sales are through the roof. I mean, check out this shop. So here's this shop, Lil Me Store. It's had over 240,000 sales. It has over 2,600 listings, and the designs are super cute. It's had over 31,000 item reviews, which is insane. And the item titles are short, but with so many designs and shipping out the next day, the same day or next day, that's just crazy. It's an incredible way to get shoppers to purchase, as from my experience, customers are always forgiving if there is a mistake and it was sent out quickly. But if I had an item that took a week and a half to be shipped out and then 2 weeks to be delivered, and then they discovered they received the wrong color, they are furious. The bottom line is customers want their items fast, and hey, it looks like it's a great way to get customers to purchase from you. All right, number 5 is to build trust to differentiate your shop. Sure, your shop will do better with more sales and reviews, but spend some time building more of a brand with your photos and designs than just slapping up a design on a poor quality or generic photo. Make your photo stand out by making sure yours is one of the best when you compare it to others for the same keywords, and that it has something unique and communicates something about your shop or your listings. If new customers can see in some of the reviews that returning customers have purchased and are super happy, new customers are then more likely to purchase from your shop as they see previous customers being happy over and over again. And how else can you differentiate your shop? Have you added all of the possible photos throughout the entire shop to help to make your shop look unique and special when compared to others? And similarly, number 6, sell something that your competition isn't offering. Again, differentiate your items and your shop. If you are using a print-on-demand service like I do, can you offer a coffee mug, a kids t-shirt, or a plus-size t-shirt? Or the design you created to also be available on a tote bag, all within one listing. If you take a look at sites like Redbubble, they sell a ton of different products from each design that the artist adds to the site. How can you offer something similar or unique to your customers? Yes, Etsy does max out over a few hundred variation combinations, but what can you do that is unique, especially since Etsy is an algorithm-based platform? Because if you get a sale, your listing starts to rank higher and be shown to more and more customers. And if this video has helped you at all, please don't forget to like the video. All right, it's time for the bonus tips. And if you saw my previous video on how to quadruple your Etsy sales, I mentioned using a daily sale or discount that ends each day at midnight. And this will show a countdown timer to motivate buyers to purchase as soon as possible, and how incredibly effective that is. But the other reason it's effective is because when a buyer has favorited a shop, it gives them a notification within Etsy that your shop has either added new items or has items on sale. This is already great, but one more thing you can do is to add a shop update. If you have a photo from a new listing, or perhaps a customer has sent you a photo, okay, let's say it's a friend of yours so there's no arguing in the comments about the copyright of the photo, you can share a photo in a shop update. And this also gives customers a notification at the top of their Etsy account, and it's also another spot for every other customer to see a photo from or related to one of your listings that is also linked to the shop update. It can also just be really helpful to fill out your shop and just make it look that much more complete and professional. Adding a shop update might not be something that you do every day, but if you can manage it for a few weeks, it really makes a huge impact. My second bonus tip for you is having confidence in your own creativity. This is where you have your own unique advantage and perspective that no one can truly copy or steal from you. And it's how you maximize your creativity if you are always on the lookout to add and create something new and unique that any competition just can't quite beat, because your listing is truly special, and because you are always one step ahead in your designs and listings, because you're always working to improve the artistry and creativity in your work. And this is truly unique to you and your shop. Even if someone else tries to use the same quote or similar design, just move on and just keep working to be as original as you can in the future, but simultaneously working to create something that will also sell. Customers will also see the difference between something unique versus a shop that just slapped up a boring design on a generic mock-up photo. If your customers are looking for nursery artwork for their newborn baby, and you have the only shop with a cute watercolor bumblebee for a bumblebee themed nursery from a painting that you painted, others might imitate you if you were the first one, but you will still have a unique artistic flair that is yours and yours alone. And this is the real sweet spot where creativity meets marketing, and this is your goal. That's it for today's video. See you later, superstar.